So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now, that's been intercepted. Fernandez. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Ederson catches it safely. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Cancelo. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh no, this does big chance! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! That was a given, it always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. João Cancelo. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The movement is slick, the spin. Saka has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ruben Dias gets a foot in here. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. And the ball's a good one. Has a go! Rodri looking for the runner. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Foden. De Bruyne.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Reinders, given the lift of his goal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, important interception. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, no joy this time. Mohamed Salah. Fernandez. Now Foden. Here's Rodri.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bernardo Silva cuts out the pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rodri. McAllister. And it's Salah. Rodri. Defending was strong and firm. Haaland. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Fernandes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Done delicately. Van Dijk spots it, and the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
McAllister. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Some resolute defending there. De Bruyne. Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal still this single goal behind.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's De Bruyne. Foden.
The attendance for this match was
De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, nice interception. McAllister. Saka. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Raya will lay claim to that. Fernandes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's had it nicked away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. That has ended up in no man's land. Bernardo Silva. And here's Mohamed Salah.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
McAllister. Here's Rodri. And it's Cancelo. De Ligt. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Foden. And Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Floated up and over. Now it's De Bruyne. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. It's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Saka. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a Foden!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. You get a throw in. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Haaland. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent. De Bruyne!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bernardo Silva.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Well, that is one way to stop him. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's that, the end. Quite a game.